President Trump says he is working to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. Monday will be the marking of the third year of the Russian invasion of its smaller neighbor. The president says he has had good discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but the same is not the case for Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, our ally. Trump says Ukraine should have ended the war 3 years ago and, quote, never started it. Zelensky says the U.S. president is being influenced by Russian disinformation.
You have young soldiers being killed, thousands a week, and we got to get it over with. It's bad for Russia, and it's bad for Ukraine, and it's bad for us on a humanitarian basis.
U.S. officials are said to be negotiating with their Ukrainian counterparts on a potential deal to get access to that country's minerals as part of a peace agreement. Queen City News reporter Shakira Speaks says despite the verbal attacks, local supporters for Ukraine are still hopeful for the war will soon come to an end.
It feels very disappointing, you know, even for people who supported Trump. I mean, they're completely lost and crushed. I would say they're completely crushed.
Marina Alexandra still remembers the day she heard her country was under attack by Russia. She was sick to her stomach seeing images of the devastation in Ukraine. But she also remembers how people in Charlotte and other Americans rallied together to show their support. It was why she founded Charlotte for Ukraine.
The Charlotte administration showed a lot of support as well. The mayor, you know, we saw all those banners around Charlotte that said, "Stand with Ukraine." So it felt amazing.
Now, 3 years later, the conflict is approaching another anniversary, this time under a new administration. President Trump has been working to de-escalate the fighting between the two countries.
I think I have the power to end this war, and I think it's going very well.
But he's only spoken to Russian President Vladimir Putin, excluding Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky from peace talks in Saudi Arabia. President Trump is also sharing false claims about the war and the U.S. involvement and is calling Zelensky a, quote, dictator. Alexandra says those words hurt.
Attacking the president of country that was attacked is simply choosing, in my opinion, wrong sides of the history. History will never forget what we've done and how we acted in the eyes of evil.
Charlotte for Ukraine will commemorate the anniversary of the war at a Sunday rally. While it will be a day of mourning, Alexandra hopes neighbors will continue to stand with Ukrainians.
To be completely honest, it's really not about Ukraine at this point. To me, it's about the truth, the ultimate truth, okay? What do you want to say to your grandchildren when they're going to be studying this in the history books? What are you going to say? Are you going to say, I stayed with the Hitler, I was quiet when the Hitler was doing wrong things in Europe? Or are you going to say, I stand up for the truth, I did my little share? Because this is as little as you can do.
Reporting in Charlotte, Shakira Speaks, Queen City News.